What if you could Twitch stream your dating experience? Well, with this website, you actually can. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be going over an online dating website called Flirt With, an online dating website where users typically interact with each other via live video. So right off the bat, if this doesn't sound like the perfect online dating website for you, no worries, I got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of that quiz, it's going to let you know exactly what that perfect online dating website is for you personally. Now, if you'd like to take this quiz, you can do so by jumping down into the description down below or by clicking on the link that's popping up above my head right here. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page again in the description down below or by clicking on the link that's popping up above my head right here. So in order to make this review a bit easier to comprehend, I've broken it down into these 5 categories. The first of which being the user demographics, then the ease of use, then the pricing, then the key features, and then the success rates. So without further ado, let's jump into #1 on my list, which is the user demographics. So for the most part, this is a site that's going to be for the younger crowd. It's also popular across the world with users from America, South Africa, countries in South America such as Colombia and Bolivia, Mexico, and the Philippines and Turkey. Based on the information that I was able to find out about the website, it's still growing with around 50,000 users coming from the United States, which is the biggest contributor to the user base. Estimates put overall users with Flirt With at around 200,000 users. Over 40,000 are active on the site each week, and that's over 5,000 per day and about 160,000 per month. These are clearly stellar numbers for a dating website that's clearly different and still growing well. But what about the gender ratio? Well, the male to female ratio is 40 to 60. And as for their age ranges, well, I wasn't able to find a distinct breakdown in the different age groups, but I can tell you that the majority of those using Flirt With are between the ages of 20 and 30 years old. So this is going to move me onto #2 on my list, which is the ease of use. But before I jump into that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help us out with that YouTube algorithm. It pushes our videos out so that more users can get more information from us here at Online for Love. We super duper appreciate it. So this moves me onto #2 on my list, which is the ease of use. Flirt With not only allows you to make use of the site through a website, but as an app as well. That makes total sense when you consider the majority of users on the site are aged between 20 and 30, right? One of the interesting things that I noticed about Flirt With is the fact that both the app as well as the website allow you to look around, so to speak, without actually signing up right away. Yes, you can actually click on other users that are streaming live without having an account of your own. It's similar to not having an account on YouTube and watching YouTube, but it's interesting to me that they allow this for a dating website. So let's go over signing up for Flirt With. Well, if you'd like to, and if you have a Google account, this can really be used to speed up the process. Otherwise, you'll have to provide the following information, which includes an email address, a password, your name, your birthday, your location, and the gender that you are hoping to flirt with. After that, you can start checking out the site. It's very quick and only takes around 2 to 3 minutes to complete. The thing you will immediately notice is a wall of faces that are in front of you. These are users that are streaming currently from all over the world, and no, they won't necessarily be near your location. It's fun actually seeing what they are streaming about, and I spent my first half an hour on the site seeing what people are getting up to. On the whole, the design of the website is very minimalist. There's not a lot of menus here or cluttering of any sort. On the home page itself, it's the streaming of users that dominate the page, but you will notice a few other things as well. You can adjust what you see here by clicking on one of the 3 menus above the broadcasters. These are Profile, where you can just see the profiles of various users, and this is based on your last search or people near your location. There's Broadcast. These are people who are streaming on the site currently, and the number indicates the number of people who are currently streaming. And there's Feed, which in your profile you can update your status, and this is where you can see other users' updates, but many will be grayed out, but we'll get more on that later. The main menus for the site are found above these menus, and they are the search button, where you will launch your searches for other users, your inbox, where you can find your sent and received messages, and an upgrade account button, where you can become more than a regular user. When it does come to my profile though, I do have to say I was a bit taken aback. There wasn't much information other than the description that you can manually put in. As you will see, there are extra search parameters that can be used when looking for matches, for example, their appearance, habits, and interests, but I could find nowhere on my profile where I could fill that information out, so it made me curious as to how they gather that information. So let's talk about the search option a little bit, because ultimately that's one of the key parts of any online dating website. It has a few parameters that you can search with, but also advanced options if you'd like to add them. For example, the basic search allows you to change the gender that you want to search for, their age range, their location, and if they want to video chat or not. You can expand these parameters by clicking in the advanced option. Here you can add things like interest, education, languages, the relationship that they are after, if they have kids, if they drink or smoke, and their appearance parameters. There's a lot for you to change here, and you actually don't have to pay to use the advanced features either. You will notice, however, there's not a lot of information in other user profiles. There's basically a bio and areas that you can unlock, including pictures, by paying money. Clicking on those unlockables will get you full access sections of that user's content, and it alerts them to the fact that you have subscribed and allows you to follow unique posts that they make. It's an interesting way to sell aspects of a dating site, that's for sure. But for me, it just seems like a money grab. But how do you actually reach out to other people on this website? Well, you can chat with streamers while they stream, but I want to approach this from a dating website point of view, meaning that you're going to want to communicate with them privately one-on-one. But unfortunately, that is going to cost you money like many other online dating websites. Other than using your credit card to unlock certain aspects of other users' profiles, as I just spoke about before, you will also need to purchase the currency used by Flirtwith called coins. But what can you do with them and how much do they cost? Well, we're about to jump right into that with the pricing, but before I did that, I did want to ask you guys our question of the day. And my question of the day today is, what is the craziest thing that you've ever seen in a live stream online? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, with that being said, let's move on to number 3 on my list, which is the pricing. Well, this website operates off the use of coins, so let's talk about how many coins you'll need to do certain things on this website. You can live chat users for 100 coins per minute. You can send a message to a user that's offline, which will also cost you 100 coins, and sending an email to them will cost 1,000 coins. But what will that actually cost you in real dollars? Let's go over the price of coins. 200 coins will cost you $2.99. 1,500 coins will cost you $9.99, and 20,000 coins will cost you $9.99. But there is one saving grace, however, and it's that with each of these coin packages, you will get the following for free, which includes 10 free chats, 10 free emails, and free introduction messages. That is super cool and all, but it's not really cool how expensive those coins actually are. It is going to cost you a lot of money to converse with other people on this website if you do want to converse with them one-on-one. And then outside of that as well, it's also going to cost you money if you want to unlock certain parts of people's profiles, which are typically just pictures. I've seen multiple different price ranges for these pictures, from $4.99 to $6.99, and some pictures are actually $9.99 as well. For me, I really wouldn't be purchasing these photos. I'd want to actually try and interact with somebody and get out on a date with them. And I really don't think that purchasing these photos from them is going to do that for you. I think it's just going to be a source of monetary income for them, more than them actually wanting to interact with you. It is important to note as well that when you do actually purchase coins, it does come with a 1-month membership for free, but at the end of that 1-month membership, it is actually going to charge you $9.99 per month to keep your accounts active. And that automatically renews as well, so you're going to want to make sure that you are canceling that subscription before it gets to the end of 1 month. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay the $9.99. So while this website is really expensive, one way you can try and find discounts on any online dating website is by checking out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't, be sure to check out our deals page. So this is going to move me onto number 4 on my list, which is the key features. Before we get into what actual paying members with coins are going to get for features, let's talk about what free users get first. Free users can stream for free, you can watch other user streams and chat with them and others in the stream chat, and you can use advanced search parameters in your search for somebody. That's actually not too bad. Of course, the streaming is the fun part, and it sets the site apart from many of its competitors. Plus, the fact that you can use advanced search parameters in your searches just helps you to find the right kind of matchup, which is pretty neat too. But let's talk about what features you actually get with coins, and the most important of which is the ability to send messages and emails. Even with a site that has a streaming element that includes communication, you will need to be able to send and read messages should you be wanting to use Flirtwith to find potential matchups. You can directly message someone from their profile, and if they message you, it appears in a panel on the right side of the screen. The next feature you have access to is virtual gifts. Flirtwith is not the only website that makes use of virtual gifts, and to be honest, I will never really understand the fascination with them. Why you would send a virtual flower in a chat message to anyone? I don't get it. It means nothing at the end of the day and only costs you coins. There are many different virtual gifts that can be found with Flirtwith, from flowers to some kind of animated bird that cost literally 499,999 coins. And I'm not kidding, that equates to $2,500 if you buy the biggest coin packages. And the last feature I'd like to talk about is real life gifts. If you don't want to send virtual gifts, you can choose the real life option if you really want to make an impression on someone. Again, this is a paying feature, and personally, it's not something that I would really consider using at all. So this is going to move me onto number 5 on my list, but before I jumped into that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help us out with that YouTube algorithm, and it pushes our videos out so that more users can get more content from us here at Online for Love. We super duper appreciate it. So this is going to move me onto number 5 on my list, which is the success rates of Flirtwith. If you are looking to become an active streamer on the website, it's possible to build yourself a large following, much like other users have. Or you could just shoot the breeze and chill while watching other people's streams. But for our purposes, we ultimately have to judge Flirtwith as a dating website. And yes, that's what it is. Just look at the name, right? All the other additions, like streaming for example, are just an extra add-on that gives the site some social networking aspects in my view. Does it have the tools that you would need to find somebody to flirt with, date, or perhaps even more? The answer to that question is definitely yes, but it may be a bit difficult. For one, Flirtwith has an excellent search engine that first lets you search by location, which is often the most important aspect for many users, and it also lets you make advanced searches using a host of parameters, so finding people is not a problem. But when it comes to actually contacting a matchup, you will need to send either a message or an email. Both of these mean that you have to use the site's currency, which is coins, which are widely expensive in my opinion. I really think sites that use currency models like this when it comes to messaging and other features are more about making money than anything else. Users here tend to want to gather a following of some sort as well, so I think there are also going to be users that will not want to meet IRL here. I really feel like this website has some potential, but its pricing model definitely holds it back a little bit. So if you don't think that Flirtwith is the right website for you, no worries, I got a great solution for you. That's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of the quiz, it's going to let you know what that perfect online dating website is for you personally. Now, after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page. Now, with that being said, if you guys want to see some more content from us, be sure to check out the videos popping up on my left and right here. I did want to ask you guys one more time our question of the day, which was, what is the craziest thing that you have ever seen on a live stream? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, be sure you guys hit like and subscribe. Super duper appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys here next time on Online for Love. See ya.